I was recently talking with a founder who said that they were moving way too slow with their business. And one of the first questions that I asked them was, where are you spending your time? Are you networking? Are you really, reading a bunch of stuff online? Are you going at this, just completely solo? What was their, place and what was their move? And his answer was effectively he was going solo and he was reading and skimming what he could online, but that was about as far as he could get. And one of the first suggestions that I made was he needs to get involved in the community, not just because he happened to be in New York and the community was, large and expansive and has tons of opportunity, but because a community and going to these events and going to these startup mixers and pitch competitions and chamber of commerce events, whatever it might be, at all of these different co-working spaces and, community center type places, it gives you an inflow of new information, new ideas, new connections. And it's not that all the information is going to be good. It's not that all the connections are going to prove valuable, but it lets you have a new place to think, to churn, to experience, to hear other founders' stories, to get inspired. And not inspired in the way of like, yeah, I can do it, but inspired like, hey, they had a creative idea for their marketing and they did X like this. What if we did our X like that? Or what if we did this? It gives you good fuel so that you can then take it, refine it, turn it into something useful for you, and move that forward. So he, of course, was a little nervous to take that first step, but of course, it's always going to be a risk when you do things like this. But ultimately, I think that fundamentally, besides the good work that he was doing on his business already, is going to lead to way more success and, of course, way more efficient success. So hopefully that helps encourage you too.